and gentlemen, to present this year's ULI Foundation Report, please welcome Chairman of the ULI Foundation and Managing Partner, Sares Regis, Jeff Stack, and Chairman of the ULI Foundation Annual Fund and Chief Executive Officer, Western National Group, Mike Hayde.
Good afternoon. For the past 5 years, I had the pleasure of chairing the ULI Foundation Annual Fund, working with Foundation chairs Jim Curtis and Jim Klingbeil to expand the Foundation's support of ULI. Now I've moved into the role of Foundation Chairman. I'm not sure if I moved into it or got drafted, but I'm here. And I'm very pleased that Mike Hayde has come on board as our Annual Fund Chairman. We're very excited about keeping the momentum going. As Foundation Chairman, one of my top priorities is to strengthen the connection between donor giving and ULI's impact. Every day, 365 days a year, ULI is making a difference in people's lives around the world. For instance, in just the past 12 months, the work of ULI's Rose Center reframed a local transit debate in Austin, Texas, leading to a ballot measure on the light air rail next month. ULI Singapore partnered with the Center for Livable Cities to publish a report on walking and biking in Singapore. It will inform the city's efforts to improve the quality of life for residents. 3 Colorado communities have now started implementing recommendations by the ULI advisory panels on how to become healthy, active places. A graduate student in the winning team of the 2014 Heinz competition was hired by one of the jury members and now is making presentations to the firm's board of directors. There's some real good that comes out of this. The Terwilliger Center report on developing affordable housing led to an initiative by ULI Minnesota to promote best practices for affordable housing developments in that region. Each of these actions were made possible through donations to the ULI Foundation. They reflect the connection between giving and impact, which is critical, we think. The more deeply we establish that connection, the more we can increase philanthropic support for the 3 main areas of giving to ULI. Number 1, annual giving. Number 2, program giving. And number 3, mission giving. First, let me talk about annual giving. Mike will talk more about this very shortly, but I want to express my thanks for the extraordinary level of support we've received for the annual fund, especially from ULI's council members. About 80% of our council members gave to the annual fund in 2013, and we have great faith that we can raise that level of participation substantially over the next year. Second, program giving. Our main objective in this area is to deliver more support for ULI's content and initiatives. Last year, we received 6 gifts ranging from $15,000 to $40,000 from individuals to fund content for specific programs such as Building Healthy Places Initiative. This year, we're aiming to raise this number to 15 gifts, and with your help, we can reach that goal. We need more gifts to support original research and education, materials that ultimately lead to outcomes. It's this type of information that can make the difference between a bad land use decision and a good one. Third, mission giving. Our primary objective for this is to attract legacy and major gifts that expand ULI's capacity to deliver on its mission. Curtis really carried the mantle for planned giving over the past 2 years. His efforts changed the way many donors view gift support at ULI, and he did an incredible job, and we owe him a tremendous amount of thanks. We will continue this effort by emphasizing that a planned gift to ULI is a gift for better communities for our children and our grandchildren. It's a gift towards building communities that will thrive for generations to come. I'm very pleased that we're making strong progress this year towards reaching our goal of 5 planned giving pledges. I want to thank all of you for supporting ULI and the foundation. You are really helping ULI to stretch its reach and extend its work into more places, touching the lives of more people each year. The day you joined ULI, you became vested in its future. Today, I'm asking each of you to take that commitment to the next level and get involved with the foundation. I'm very proud that already this year we have 18 ULI members who have committed to becoming governors. You can see their names behind me on the screen. The Governor's Program is the key to so many of ULI's accomplishments, and we are pursuing more ways for governors to participate in ULI programs and activities. This year, ULI sponsored governor advisory panels in Vancouver, British Columbia, and in Nashville, Tennessee, on transit and open space issues. Through our governor panels, some of the ULI's most involved and engaged members lend their expertise to address some of the trickiest and sometimes controversial urban developments. These panels epitomize what it means to give back, ULI style. They provide the types of experience that connect giving and volunteerism to outcomes. And again, we think that is a critical thing and something that we are going to continue to emphasize more and more as we go forward. Now, before I turn the podium over to Mike, we'd like to take a couple of minutes to show you a video about our annual fund. It really drives home the point that your gifts to ULI, your time, and your monetary support are an investment with an enormous payback. After the video, Mike will share some thoughts about the fund and how we can build on its success. Thank you.
Thrive. That's our goal. Thriving developments, urban spaces, communities. Sustain. That's our charge. Sustainable planning, management, resources. Inspire. Inspiring greatness, responsibility, and the next generation. That's who we are. Every year, the ULI Foundation Annual Fund empowers our contributions to the greater good. Every single dollar raised is vital to the inception and maintenance of countless programs and initiatives, both at home and abroad.
The ULI Urban Open Space Award really validated the park, its intentions, its design, and its maintenance and operations.
Supported by your contribution to the ULI Foundation Annual Fund, ULI's Urban Open Space Award celebrates and promotes vibrant, successful urban spaces and acknowledges the transformative power of visionary urban planning.
Having that award brings a positive outlook to the park.
ULI is a respected industry leader, and for us to win that award really signaled that this was a top-flight park.
It's really tremendously gratifying for all of us who are involved in the process.
The advisory services panels are generally requested by a sponsor agency. They come to ULI. ULI reaches out to their experts across the country. They bring in a multidisciplinary team.
Supported by your contribution to the ULI Foundation Annual Fund, advisory services teams have helped find creative and practical solutions for our community's most challenging issues. In the last decade, contributions to the annual fund have provided over $700,000 to cities devastated by natural disasters.
The panels provide recommendations of things that are sometimes difficult for the community to pinpoint.
I think it makes a tremendous difference to a local municipality because instead of having one consultant, they may end up with 6 to 8 professionals from around the country who have a broad experience and are there for altruistic reasons.
Urban Plan, it's a rare opportunity that brings together a variety of stakeholders, educators, students, and allows us to help educate the next generation of decision makers.
Supported by your contribution to the ULI Foundation Annual Fund, Urban Plan educates tomorrow's voters, neighbors, community leaders, public officials, and land use professionals. So together, we can create better communities.
We've used Urban Plan for about 10 years, and it's one of the most valuable activities we do here at school. It gives the kids what we need to give them right now. Practical experience, working on problem solving with a group in a collaborative way.
There isn't anything else like it out there.
ULI's Urban Open Space Award, Advisory Services, and Urban Plan Educational Initiative are just a few of the world-changing programs that depend on your support. Your donations to the ULI Foundation Annual Fund empower us to continue changing our world. It's our goal, it's our charge, it's who we are. So come with us and thrive.
Let me say thanks again for your wonderful generosity and support. It is greatly appreciated by all of us who work on both on the foundation and the annual fund, and it's had an incredible impact. Now, please join me in welcoming my good friend and colleague, Mike Hayde, our new chairman of our annual fund.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, good afternoon. And as you just saw in the video, the annual fund enables ULI to reach more people in more communities around the world. Last year, the fund invested nearly $1.6 million in activities that fall into 6 areas: developing excellence through education, driving innovation in real estate and urban development, shaping cities and regions, connecting capital and the built environment, advising communities in need, and building sustainability. From the Women's Leadership Initiative to the Global Awards Program, the annual fund is helping ULI make an impact. Currently, we're on track, Currently, we're on track to raise $1.6 million this year. As you saw in the video, the fund offers substantial support to ULI's longstanding hallmark programs such as advisory services, awards, and urban plan. However, the fund has reached many more areas of ULI this year. Forums on building healthy places and resilient communities, the continuation of ULI's development case studies, a new ULI Visiting Fellows program, and a program that has truly raised the bar as a game changer, the highly popular Urban Innovation Grants Program. Since the idea for a district council grant competition was conceived by Harry Frampton in 2005, the annual fund has awarded nearly $2.6 million to jumpstart 132 grassroots efforts to improve the aspect of community livability. This program is challenging our members to be increasingly innovative, and their creativity shows with each funding round. Just this week, the annual fund awarded $260,000 in grants to 13 district and national councils. The competition was extremely tough. There were 43 applications requesting a total of nearly $800,000. Clearly, ULI is more engaged at the local level than ever before. It's often said that ULI is only as strong globally as we are locally, and these grants reinforce that strength. They are catalyzing ideas that turn into impact that makes our communities livable, prosperous, and resilient. Now it comes to each one of you. You can help us do more, both at the local and the global level. You're already contributing to ULI's cause with your dues and with your attendance at ULI meetings, but you can deepen that commitment with a contribution to the annual fund. Give back to ULI with a gift. Visit foundation.uli.org to learn more about the fund and the foundation. Or you can talk to me, Jeff, or Dave Howard about the many ways you can give to ULI. I believe firmly that ULI's best work has yet to come. We can do more. We will do more with your help. Together, we will continue ULI's amazing legacy of transforming cities. On behalf of Jeff, myself, and the other trustees of the ULI Foundation, thank you for your support. Thank you for your help. Thank you for being involved.